Hello everyone. How are we doing? Happy Tuesday night. Well, depending on where you're tuning in from, you know. But welcome in. How are y'all doing? Mug of the stream tonight. One of my favorites. I feel like I've been using this one pretty often, but my LGBT mug. Changed it up a little bit. I usually have like a green tea, but I did a combination of an Earl Grey and an oolong tea. Or no, not oolong. I did Earl Grey and vanilla chai. That's what I did. I almost did oolong, and I changed it to vanilla chai. And it smells so good. It smells so good. I was like trying, y'all, I think like TikTok is just the problem child. I don't know what's going on with TikTok in the streams, so I might eventually go live on TikTok. I should be live right now, but I'm not. I don't know what's going on, so I'm not gonna worry about it. We're here where it matters. We're here where it matters. Twitch and YouTube are better for live streams anyway, in some ways, so. I'm excited to jump back into the Townhomes tonight. Yeah, I actually thought of you, Finn, whenever I grabbed the Earl Grey. And the chai, honestly. I do remember you liking chai, too. But I did think of you. I did think of you. So we're, like, diving back into the townhomes with the businesses that we have. If you're new here, welcome. Love having you here. Feel free to say hello. But over here on the far left side, we have the beginnings of a dog cafe. And there might be a secret CAT cafe underneath it. Mia just left the room, but she's listening. And then above that, we have like this cute little residence, more like cottage-y energy. And then we have like a bedroom here, another guest bedroom off of that, 2 bathrooms, and then another primary suite up here. And then, oh, y'all, I forgot to pull up my Google Doc. Let me get my Google Doc. I need my Google Doc. How many times can I say Google Doc? Google Doc. There we go. I got it. I got it. The stream is saved. The stream is saved. Okay, we're good. We're good. And then over on the next one, we have a candy shop. And there's actually going to be a speakeasy underneath it down here. A little secret speakeasy space. And then above that, we have the living area for this home. It's a lot more like, it has some kind of vintagey, like more, it has like some cottage energy, but it's a lot more with just pastels and some kind of funky spunkiness to it. But that's the main living area. Upstairs, we have bedroom over here, bathroom, studio, photography studio, and then above that is the primary suite on this one. So I have some fun vibes. Okay, so we were working on this third one that's gonna have like a pottery studio, ceramics, in the last stream that we worked on this one. And so we managed to like figure out the living space. I am gonna just leave it like this. I think it's fine with how it is. I like how open it feels. But we have like the living space laid out, and we just have like cluttering to do. And then we'll have a half bath right here. And then like this will be an open studio area for Mary. Or not Mary. Mary's not in this house. Is this Elaine? I can't even remember the names I gave them. I think it's not Ellie, is it? Too many different people. They all, yeah, Ellie. Okay, I remembered. It was Ellie. So I was wrong, but then I corrected myself. So we have Ellie, Mary, Mary. I think the problem is that many of the names kind of end. We have Lily. They all end in an E sound. Okay, anyways. So we're gonna keep working on this one today, and then we have like our tattoo parlor with the Sims that'll live above that. So lots of work still left to do on this lot. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. So I think I wanted for this like little area, I believe it was going to end up being like a little pottery, like personal pottery place for Ellie to work. Yeah, workshop corner kind of area. Okay, artsy fartsy. Okay. Let's see here. So we still need to figure out the walls and the flooring for this area and how we want to kind of divvy that up. Let me turn my floors on, my graph, I mean. Okay. Also, y'all, I downloaded, obviously, the patch today. All my mods are fine. Oh, I'm sorry your student showed up. Sorry, the vast majority of your time here was me trying to like figure out what's going on with YouTube, but hopefully you can come back later, Finn. The wave of nostalgia from Artsy Fartsy. Yeah, I don't even know why I said that. That's not something I usually say often. Man, this tea tastes so good. Let's see. What kind of wall? Maybe we can figure out the kitchen first, because I do want to use a tile. I like using tile in kitchens, if possible. Home Chef Hustle has this green tile. Or do we want to like bring in the other color, like the blue? Because we have blue over here, and you get a little bit of like an orangey color that kind of ties in some of the others. So that could be an option, and then we could also do the green, obviously. We have this green, and we also have that green. It's just completely green. I actually kind of like this one. Honestly, all of these could work. Literally every single, just about every swatch of this would look good in here. And y'all know how that's not good for me, because I don't like having to make decisions whenever so many things work. Kind of like how this one has all of the colors though. We get like blue, green, yellow, and an orangey color. I don't know why my game's lagging now. What is going on with everything right now? I think my computer's just out to get me. Oh, welcome in, Ebony, over on the purple app. You came over from the red side to the purple side. Okay, I think this is cute. I like the vibe of that. Now we have this area over here too. Wonder if we want to actually have something different right here. We could do something separate. And I could put a little column. Maybe we could do, I forgot what column. Does Parenthood have a column? I don't think so, does it? No. Let's see, let's see, let's see. I feel like I found a column in the last stream though that I was trying to work with when we were doing the weird wall stuff. And I don't remember which one it was. You're so close to finishing the shell. Awesome. Well, you still have plenty of time if you're close. I mean, technically, some people are able to just crank them out. There's still time to do that. I'll probably do another shout out for that at some point in the stream tonight. I guarantee you I'm going to need a bathroom break at some point. Tours are on Sunday, this Sunday, May 4th, 6 p.m. Eastern. Oh, maybe it was the for rent. No, it was not. Maybe I didn't use any columns last time. Color, I guess we're looking for like a light brown is what this would be, if we could find another color that's similar to that. That's pretty close. It's very big though. I don't want a column that large. Maybe it was just my go-to column. Where's my little go-to? This one? Yeah, that one's kind of close. We can just use that one. So much effort for something so small. I hate that it's angled like that on a corner, but it kind of looks cool by the couch like that. Yes, I've been enjoying seeing your rooms too, Ebony. The Discord's been blowing up, and I've loved it. I've loved seeing everyone just kind of vibing in the Discord. It's been a lot of fun. I try to comment on everything, but there's just no way, so I promise that I'm keeping up with it. I'm keeping up with y'all. I'm keeping up with y'all. I feel like it's gonna be, maybe if I could find just a nice, I don't know. I don't know what tone. I don't know if I want to go green here. I feel like that'd be too much, but maybe we could do a light blue color. I don't know. I do kind of want to try green though, if I can do a green. It's just this is already green on the window, so it would have to be a pretty perfect swatch. Like, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. That's not the ticket. That's a bit closer shade-wise. I don't dislike that one as much. Not really liking any of these. I'm not liking any of those. We could do a brick. Oh, let me turn the green off real quick. Could be cool to have a brick accent or something in here. We've had something similar to that in each of these, I feel like. Maybe? Yeah, we had a more wood accents in this one. I don't know if we had brick anywhere. Yeah, I don't think we did have brick anywhere in that one. But we could do something like that. I hardly ever do limited packs. I need to do more limited packs. I'm trying to do better about that, but I don't ever promise it because let's just be real, it's not gonna happen with me. I like clutter too much and we don't get nearly enough clutter in just the base game. What does this look like? That's kind of fascinating. We don't get any swatches I want to use though. Shocker. No, that's weird with the stone. I like that. I just don't know with the table if that works well. What if we went darker? I actually kind of like that. I know it's a little weird. Ew. I'm like looking. I'm seeing my stream on my other computer. I'm like, I don't like the color of it on that monitor. Oh my gosh. I wonder what other things I've done that y'all are like, are you sure you want to do that? And then to me, it's like, oh, it looks great. That's hilarious. Now I'm going to be doing this all night where I'm like looking at the color over on my other monitor. Oh, that's crazy how different they are. I like it on this monitor. I don't like it on that one, so I don't know what it looks like to y'all. It's like a blue. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that blue if I were to do that. It matches the sofa kind of. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I can figure out the living room and come back to that. Maybe if we figure out the living room. Huh. I didn't think I'd go for a yellow. I don't dislike that. I think it's pretty. I do like it. I don't know if that's what I want to go for, though. But it's not a bad choice. Let me look at the businesses and hobbies. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Y'all know how I was talking about how my mods didn't mess anything up? I think my mods messed something up. I'm not seeing... We definitely have paint with businesses and hobbies. Oh, I have light brown. Okay. I was like freaking out. I was like, there's no way. I forgot I had the light brown filter still on. I was like, come on, dude. Everything else has gone wrong with my stream. I would have just packed up and left at that point. I'm being a little dramatic, but you know, like, come on. Okay, never mind. I don't like any of these. Ooh, we could go really yellow. Just kidding. Oh wow, yeah, it looks even worse on that monitor. I think I might do the yellow. I think that's kind of fun. And honestly, that kind of makes me want to keep the blue. Or maybe... Okay, let's see really quickly. We do get some red swatches from businesses and hobbies. No, that's too bright and vivid. I want something that's softer. I need it to be softer. Yeah. I think this is a vibe. I think it's a vibe. I wanted it to be definitely more like green tone and earthy. But I don't mind the little blue corner. I don't mind the blue in the corner. And we can still put like a green picture, like green clutter, plants and stuff to earthen it up a little bit. Not that blue's not earthy, but I think it works well together. It's a very interesting vibe. And we get yellow in the tile with blue as well. So the tile in the kitchen kind of ties a lot of it in. I think it's a vibe. I think it's a vibe. Now let's go figure out the flooring. We could just kind of go for... Where are you? Where are Home Chef Hustle comes with this green tile, but it's not like in your face green. It's a nice muted green color. You like the yellow and blue together? Okay. Yellow and blue are my elementary school colors. Yellow, blue, and white. I almost maybe want to bring the tile into this area. Like, what if I did that? And I think that helps tie the blue with the green flooring. Like, it kind of helps it come together. I don't like how the chairs are technically on a different flooring partially, but I'm gonna ignore that. That's not a big ordeal to me. I could technically scoot this in, but I don't like how close that is. Also, yeah, it's like I didn't have F5 on. Could do that, but I don't know. If I bring them in, I'd want to scoot them down a little. Yeah, I don't dislike that as much. Like, what if I scoot the island down? I scoot these in a half tile and pull the island down like a tile. So this is more open. I like it and I don't at the same time. Like, I almost, like, I still like the idea of this being centered more with this. But it being lined up down here isn't bad either. Do it. Do it. You know, because, like, say you're walking in here, it's kind of nice that this is really nice and open. Like, it makes it feel bigger, I think, as you walk into the kitchen area. And you just have more room to open the fridge and kind of roam around. I'll leave it for now. We'll do it for now. Okay, now I want to get that little fence to kind of separate. Where's the little window shopping fence? Let's see what you look like. That color. Oh, it got rid of my column over there. I need to turn deletion protection on. What's this one? That's like a super deep orange color, which honestly I kind of vibe with. Oh, okay, my columns are gonna go either way. I probably can't have a column and this. I feel like I just broke something somewhere. What's this look like? I'm just gonna go with a neutral color. Yeah, we'll do that for now, maybe. Secretly. Okay, now I see that. Let me see if I can get my columns back. Did I have a column here? I don't think I did. Let me see. So I can put that back there. But I feel like maybe putting these here would be good. These are from Parenthood, right? Or no, Growing Together. Growing Together, that's right. It was Growing Together. Growing Together does have a column, I think. Wait a second. It was an earlier one. Where is it? Wasn't that early, was it? Oh, yeah. Okay, it was further down than I thought. Okay, yeah, it's just that one. That's what I was thinking of, but I thought there might have been a second one. Okay. And then I'm going to scoot this back up against the wall. Voila. Okay. Now we got to figure out kind of the main flooring for the house. So I'm definitely wanting to go with like a hardwood of some sort. That's kind of nice earthy tone like what we have in the other woods around the house. Don't want it to be too dark. Color of this is kind of spot on, but I don't like the wide planks with this. I don't know. I can't really, for some reason, I don't know. Actually, the more I see it, maybe it is growing on me. Yeah, that's too dark, I think. So I know it looks weird right now because we have like the wood stuff over here, but just remember we're going to have a rug. I could maybe go ahead and find a rug to put under here. Because that's like a lot of, you know, wood. Let's see, maybe we could, again, I'm gonna do better tonight about not getting too hung up on cluttering right now. I don't want to clutter, especially the kitchen, since we're gonna have the new kitchen clutter kit. Just don't say anything about it. Like, I don't want to know. Leah, I saw like you put a nice little message before. I saw that there was a picture, but I did not look at the picture. So I'm like really, really excited about that. Let's see here. I feel like Eco might... I can think of one right now, but I don't like the pattern on it, but I think there are a couple of others that Eco might work well. Like I was thinking of this one, because I know like the shades are kind of what I'd want them to be. We get the muted blue, green, kind of yellow color. I'm not a big fan of that pattern though. You have this one. Yeah, it's just the patterns. This is actually really cute. I like the lattice look on that. I need to remember about that one. I love that. I just don't like the color swatches for it. I would totally just go ahead and put it in this hall area. Maybe size down a little bit. But I don't like the swatches on it. This one's always kind of funky. Oh, I gotta select the color before I put it down. We could like put the red color in here. That'd be kind of cool. And layer it maybe. Yeah, you want to be surprised too? Yeah. That's where I am. I gotta wait. I can't look right now. I don't want to know. It's not the vibe I want. Like, this is actually kind of cool having them placed like this, I feel like, with the shape of it. Like, that's kind of a cool vibe, but that's just not the right vibe, though, that I want. So, we need to write that down. Maybe for the tattoo home, we can do that. The avocado rug. Which one is that? Yeah, I can favorite. Let me see. Now I just gotta find it again. Oh no! There we go. Get famous. I feel like I know what you're talking about, but I just don't know where it is. What is this? I've never used these. Oh wait, this looks familiar. Don't we have another rug with that swatch? Oh, that's interesting. I've never used that. Ooh. I don't like it when they put... Oh, now that's cute. With the plumb bobs? That's cute, y'all. Oh, I want to use this somewhere in this build. I mean, it could even work down here. I'll leave that as a maybe. Welcome in, Megbug. Thanks for the raid. How are y'all doing? How are you doing? What'd you stream tonight? Did you have a good stream? The avocado rug is rog? Like what? What am I saying? It's from Seasons. Okay. Oh wait, this thing, the puddle. I'm confuzzled. Ooh. That's a really fun green. I have used this rug actually quite a few times. I've never heard it referred to as the avocado rug though. I can see it now. I do see it. I've used this swatch for sure. And then I think maybe that's the only swatch I've ever used of it, actually. Which would look good in here. Ironically enough. Playing Sims. Were you building or are you big on gameplay? It's honestly kind of a vibe. I like the shape of it. I don't think it's... I can't explain the kind of vibe I'm going for in here. I need to find like a rug. Let me see real quick if I can find a rug. This one like is still not quite either. It works really well though with the colors on it. Like I don't want something that's like modern or kind of abstract, if that makes sense. Which I know like this is kind of modern with the furniture, but I'm like this is more the energy that I'm going for this area. And I don't like any of the swatches on. Oh my gosh. We're never gonna find a rug. But like, this is kind of the energy that I'm going for style-wise. I like the little tassels on the ends. I could maybe overlay it to have tassels on that one. Like, Yeah, I don't know. Similar one in HSY? What is that? Which one does that stand for? High school years. Never mind. Okay. It came to me. I think you're onto something with that. That or like even Love Struck. I feel like that's gonna be. It only has the dark green on that one though. I think. Let's see. High school years. Let me pull some of these out. Like this one, I don't think is gonna. Yeah, it's a little too out there. Oh, these. I actually forgot about this even being a thing. The texture on it is not very great, is it? Sorry, I'm being so picky about this right now. Can I like size this up enough? I don't know if they're gonna overlay the way I want them to. I'd have to make, yeah. I think their proportion's always gonna be off even if I size up and down. Because it's a width issue. Like even just that, if I could do something like that would make it, I feel like 10 times better with this rug. I think I already sized that one down once, didn't I? Yes. Okay, so that was too much. Like 0.74. It just needs to go down just like a smidge. I'd have to make it too small to where you can see the pattern on the other one, though, is the problem. Because, like, I'd have to... Yeah, it's not going to look right. Yeah, I thought about that one, too, with the new bathroom rug and sizing it up. That one might be able to work. The thing is, sometimes when you size them up too much, it looks kind of not so great. But maybe this one could work. It's not quite. Let's see. Boop, boop. Whoops. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I'm vibing with that. But yeah, like getting there. I don't know, maybe I should just stick with this for right now. Now that I see that there, though, I definitely don't like it like I did a minute ago. This could be maybe cute over in the workshop area. Like over here, because that's like fun and artsy kind of vibes, you know? Like this could go over here and I can put another like layered rug or something with that. But it's just a living space. I'm struggling to find something I want to use in the living space. No. Could use Cozy Kitsch. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Is it bad that I actually don't hate that? I'm not going to keep it because, again, it's more of a style thing, but I honestly don't hate that as much as I thought I would. I was putting it there as a joke, but I like that better than some of the other things that we've looked at. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Love Struck, I feel like with this one isn't going to quite match the vibes either. Yeah, this is the colors. This is a really pretty blue, though. This is my favorite shade of blue that we get in the game. And we do have other objects with it, but I love that blue. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Tiny living! Wait a second. Yes. I like this. I like the style. Please let there be a swatch that I want to use. Please. I don't like that green swatch, but this style is like, it's there. I could just do the white swatch. It doesn't have to be a color. Even that looks fine, I feel like. Or that. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of inverted in a way. Man, I wish the green swatch looked better. Or do y'all like the green swatch? Maybe it's just my monitor. Let me see what it looks like on this. Yeah, like this tile looks more blue to me on my other monitor. So I don't know what to trust anymore. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. What is reality on this? Oh man, this makes me nervous for maybe things that I've done previously and they just look awful to y'all, but I swear on my screen they probably looked better. You know? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do here? Let me see. Maybe I can force this to work in some capacity. No, that's too dark. I really don't know if we're gonna get another green that's gonna look right. Ooh, we do have that from the new kit, but that's not like, I don't picture that as a kitchen flooring. That doesn't look good either. Wow, I'm actually surprised at the lack of green in this. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's perfect. That's what I've been missing all along. Yeah, I think I still like the Home Chef Hustle. Actually, do want to maybe rotate it that way. Yeah, that's better. I just hate how it's not quite the right shade, though. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in my life anymore. Everything's falling apart. My stream's falling apart. I can't make any decisions tonight. Nothing's coming together. It's just a disaster. Everything's a disaster. You know, now that I have this the way it is, it does look kind of weird to have the coffee table in the center like that. Don't you think? Maybe we can put this over here like it's an ottoman for this chair. And then we can like... I think I do want the opening. Well, I guess functionally it would be better to have the opening on this side. But I kind of want to like scoot the coffee table more this way. And maybe we can shuffle the rug down a little bit. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay, we're gonna step away from that right now because it's stressing me out. And then I think I want this. I think it'd be fun if this bump out was maybe a different color. Just keeping in mind more artsy vibes in this house, so like I kind of want to do some fun little things, or like a fun little wallpaper of some sort for this bump out, or a paneling of some type. Yeah, that would be cool if we had the right shade with the wood tone. Yeah, I think it'll come together more whenever we're cluttering. I just didn't want to leave the wood on top of the wood floors like that, so I was trying to find something. I'll leave this rug for now. I'm still not 100% convinced yet, but maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe. So, Tiny Living. Well, before we move on, does Tiny Living have other rugs? Where you be? Oh wait, Tiny Living is not an expansion pack. It's a stuff pack. No, it's the only one. Yeah, I don't like that. I think this one from Tiny Living, honestly, I like the texture the best on it with the little things on the end. The fringe, or whatever you want to call that. My First Pet stuff has the best blinds. Oh, man. Gotta use it. Gotta use it. I'm wondering almost, why don't we have more green rugs? That's what I want to complain about right now. Did I ever search green whenever I was on the rugs, y'all? I don't think I did. I think I did that for like the flooring, but never the rugs. Like, honestly, that's kind of a vibe. This, maybe not sized up that much, but like a 1.3 situation. Like, I like the shade of that. What does it look like over here? The Comfy Gamer actually kind of is a similar shade to the window, in my opinion. At least on my monitor, it's kind of similar. We also don't have a lot of purple items either, which is very unfortunate. Here's this one from Parenthood. Ooh. Wait a second, I need to get rid of Tool. I don't know why I had that up the whole time. I don't think I want that one. Oh, yeah, I forgot about this one too. From Dream Home Decorator. Okay, let's try some of these and see what they look like. Okay, I need to size that down. Like, I was thinking this one could be layered in some capacity somewhere. If we used it. But I don't know. It's not really the vibe either. Yeah, I don't like that. I hate that. Why is this just sitting here? Like, go away. I don't want a splash pad. Low-key, I don't actually hate this. I think it's kind of fun. It's a little too... I don't like the pattern on it as much. But the shade of it, I can kind of get behind. And then we have this one, which also does not look too bad. At least we're getting a good kind of like sense of different rugs. We're learning about more swatches of these rugs. It's not a complete waste of time. Spending all this time trying to find a stinking rug. I kind of forgot that we had that swatch. the black checkerboard, black and white checkerboard with the green. Can we just get rid of the checkerboard pattern, please? A rug kit? Yeah. I feel like that's going to happen in the future where they just have, I don't know what they would call them. Maybe collections. A new DLC type and just call them collections. And it's just like 20 rugs, 20 lamps. Like, they don't need to see that. They don't need to hear that because I guarantee you they'll try to do it. But if they do it in the future, it was my idea and they took it from me. Y'all, I actually think I'm going to do this one. I know it's a bit much, and it's not at all the aesthetic I was explaining earlier that I wanted to use. But there's something kind of fun about this, and it works. And it might be because the furniture on top of it is so blocky, and like this is a complete square. So it kind of, you know, plays on the shape a little bit. I don't know. I feel like there's something fun about that. Could we actually size this down and have the tassels pretend to be on that rug? I don't think it's gonna work very well, actually. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It was a fun idea. Because we have that swatch. Yeah, it's not quite the right shade. Looks kind of weird. Oh no. Oh no, please let me be able to grab that. I don't want to have to move my other one. Let me undo. Okay. I'm leaving it. We're gonna stick with that for right now. I say as I completely continue to contemplate it. Okay. Back to this. We have our little bump out here for right now. I'm wondering if, let's see, let's go back to panels. And then I want a light brown. If they have a light brown. That works. Ooh. That could be kind of cool. It's what we did over here too, actually. In this apartment, it's just the white color. But it matches pretty well. Y'all, I low-key, though, if they were to do that, I actually wouldn't be mad about it, I don't think. Do we need more DLC? No, but we're not getting a Sims 5. So, in a way, it's kind of like, well, we don't have to, you know, worry about that as much. I think that's where a lot of contention was. Not for everyone, but it's like, eventually Sims 5 is going to come out, so why am I spending all this money on DLC? Well, now they're not putting a Sims 5 out, so it's kind of like, you know, it's not, it's more of an investment in the game at this point. It's not wasting money. Callie Cola, thank you so much. I'm sorry I missed your message. But that's what we're going for with like the earthy feel to it too. But yeah, it should not be, honestly, I would even argue that those, if they did like the collections, they should not even be more than $3. I think they should be $2.99 max. If you're gonna only provide 20 rugs or 20 objects or something like that, don't be more than $2.99. There's no reason for that. Would they ever sell it for that cheap? Probably not, but that would be like what I would consider at least somewhat of an acceptable price relative to what you get. Because it's not like they would have to go in and make completely different objects for everything. I can't decide what I like on this. If I like the vertical or the horizontal. I kind of like the horizontal because it goes with the floor. The direction of the floor. But this makes it stand out more if it's vertical. It's kind of a cool aesthetic. Fish. Yeah, I don't think I like that one, though. I think I have my options. What in the world? Bumpalicious. Oh, man. I bet there are all sorts of phobias for that. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna go... Oh, we do have 2 from Spa Day. Oh, there is one. Oh, that's what I've been doing, is the wider one. Okay. Yeah, I actually think I want to go with the vertical, just for funsies. Just for funsies. We'll go with the vertical, and then I need to figure out what doors I'm going to use in the house, too. We haven't had to put a door yet, I don't think, so... Yeah, because the shop is downstairs, so... What door are we gonna use? Oh, I still have my brown filter on, don't I? Man, I wish that matched a little bit better. Honestly, this matches really well with the vibes over here. It kind of makes me not want to use that paneling now, because I do like the vibes of that door. And that's from the SDX drop. That's the new door that we got in there, so that's at least like not using a pack, right? Like that's something. I should get kudos for that. But I definitely don't want this this paneling on the wall anymore. I probably should have thought through that a little bit better, but it does match the flooring pretty well, I think. So I like that door. Oh yeah, and I had looked at this one too. I forgot about that. So let me put it, even though it's the same color and I'm not going to use it. Or do we like that though? Maybe it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. I tend to make things a lot worse, or seem a lot worse than they are. Or we could just do a different type of paneling. I can't believe we don't have any other light brown paneling. That's kind of sad. Okay. I'm gonna leave that for right now. And then we need a light. And this is just gonna be a little bitty bathroom. And then I think I'm gonna use pretty much the new kit for all of the bathrooms. Maybe not all of them, but maybe I could use the Spa Day toilet in here, since this is just gonna be a half bath. Because we get the little wood accent on that. Yeah, I'll use the base swatch on that one. And then we need a sink. Nice. And then that base swatch was perfect. And then we get a mirror. I wasn't necessarily planning on using Spa Day for everything in this bathroom, but it does kind of match the vibes. Maybe not this. I don't think I like the mirror. It's a little too modern. This is kind of a cool vibe though. Y'all write that down. Not that it's that hard to, you know, try. But that mirror slotted behind the sink like that is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool vibe. Wait, why is the sink not rendering? Okay. That's what it looks like. I like that vibe. Very modern, but I don't want modern. Let's see, what kind of mirror? Ooh, well, I actually really like the energy of that, but it doesn't look good with the sink. Shoot. Are y'all playing Sims? Is anyone else playing Sims with me? Anyone playing Sims? Ooh. Ooh. I like that one. Oh, that works. The shade on that is not too different. It's pretty similar. Pretty similar. It's a bit bigger than I'd want it to be, but that's okay. Working on the shell? Awesome. Get the shells done. Get them shells done. Get them done. Get them done. Done them get. Done them get. Get done them. I don't know what's wrong with me. Maybe I could do the... Ooh, I love that new tile we got in the SDX drop too. That's pretty. That green. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if I want it on the walls and the floor, because we do have the matching tile. Let's see what it looks like. Wait, where is it? Oh, do we only have the subway tile? I thought we also got the hexagonal tile for the walls. Or am I just overlooking it 20 times, which is very likely. Maybe I'm not remembering that correctly. Okay, yeah, thanks for letting me know. I don't know what is wrong with me. You and me both. I don't know what's wrong with me either. Yeah, that's funny. Cookies and cream latte for later. Ooh. Get out of here. Making me hungry. Yeah, I don't know if I like that flooring with the subway tile, which is really unfortunate because I love that tile. I don't know why I really thought that we had that in the wall papers as well. I could have sworn we did. And it's not, it doesn't even look like it matches fully color-wise. Like the one on the flooring looks slightly darker than the ones on the wall. Oh, okay, it's just not tile. Okay, okay. Where is it though? I have no idea where it is. Oh no, don't tell me that. Oh no, don't tell me there's not a green swatch. I'm not even seeing it. That's probably why, because I have green turned on. Oh, you know what? That's probably why I didn't see it in the first place. I believe you. I need to like find it because it's bothering me. I can't even find it. If it's not under tile, where is it? Y'all, I'm like, am I just completely blanking out here? I don't understand. I can't find anything tonight. Oh, it's a high school year's wallpaper. Okay, so it's not like the base game. Okay. Okay. That might be what I'm thinking of then. I just misremembered. It's not with a pack. Oh, this. Okay, okay. I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, not what I was thinking of. Thank you. Thank you for helping me with that. I was really struggling. Okay, well, I like the flooring better than the subway tile on the walls, so I'm thinking if I can just find a plain white tile for the bathroom in here, we'll be fine. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, I need to use this eventually. I love that. It's like periwinkle with a blue. It's like a light powder blue and purple color on that swatch. That's really pretty. Wow, wow, wow. 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 Okay, I actually kind of like this. I don't know if I'm going to keep it yet, but I kind of like this because we do have the black on the back of the toilet. So we just get a little bit of a black pop with the stripe to tie that in a little bit better. I do like the white tile also from the new bathroom kit, though. But I think I like it until I see how it meets the flooring, and then I don't like it. Which do y'all like better? Y'all like the sleek bathroom kit tile or that tile? I don't think there's another white tile that I'm wanting to try. There we go. I don't know why that wasn't showing up. I was looking for all the spa day ones. They were only showing like this one. Like, that one doesn't look that bad in here either. You personally like sleep bathroom better? Yeah, you like the white better, but you're not sure about how it meets the flooring. Well, if y'all both, I mean, I like it. It's just the flooring part was kind of weird to me. We could do that. We could do that. Maybe I can do something like put a shelf up here with a black frame. Like those glass shelves with the black frame on them. Might look good in there. Just to, I don't know, it just sticks out to me personally for the toilet. Otherwise, I could just kind of sneak it into the wall and we could just have like a toilet like that and just hide it all together. But we'll wait until we start cluttering to make decisions like that. Now we have the art studio kind of area over here. Now, before we get too deep into this, I'm going to go ahead and put windows because we need to do that. And I am in a really bad habit lately of going ahead and doing the interiors without putting windows yet on the outside. And so then I end up having some weird window placement because I don't want to change my layout or floor plan. So I gotta get better at that. Reminds you of a turtle. You don't know how to explain that, but I like it. I like with the tile in here. I think that's what you're referring to. And then I think I'm gonna bring this paneling over here. And I'm thinking about that so I can tie that in with the staircase as you come up. Y'all know how I am. Why? Why? Why does that not line up? Are you kidding me? These two line up and then this one doesn't? That has to be because of the staircase. Oh, that's so obnoxious. Just when you think this game can't get any worse about things, then it's gotta go and pull a stunt like that. What are you doing? Okay, so we'll go ahead and wrap that around there. Okay, what kind of... Okay, these are the windows we have out front. So we could just do... Are all of these businesses and hobbies? I think this one was... Yeah, this one was too. Okay. So we could simply just do these back here, or I almost want to do the more open ones. Whoops, I forgot I placed that there. What? Grab the window. I shouldn't have to click it 6 times. Come on. Come on now. I kind of do like a similar vibe in the back. Have one big one in the middle and then have 2 smaller on the side. Maybe scoot that over a little bit more. I don't know if I like that or not, actually. Maybe it's better to keep it uniform. But we're gonna have a door on this one to go to the balcony. So maybe the door could go in the center and then we could just have, whoops, these same 2 windows on the side of it that line up. And do something like that. Well, not like that. Those are too high. Also, just don't know why I was up all the way. Oh, what's wrong with me today? I'm gonna go ahead and grab a door too while we're at it. Do we have... not really. Ooh, I don't like the look of that. This doesn't look like a back door though. That's definitely a front door. It's meant to be a front door, but I kind of want to use it because we didn't use that over here. We did that one. Which I like. I like having the accent color like that matches the wall there as the door. I like front doors being like a standout color from the house. It's kind of like going back to the whole like red front door with, you know, like a white house or something like that. Thank you all so much. Appreciate the encouragement and the positivity. I feel like that's weird. It has the mail slot on it, which I don't particularly like with it being back here, but I might just overlook that and not worry about it. All of these obviously are like more business looking doors. I just don't know, because I literally only used the businesses and hobbies windows on this house. I don't know if we're gonna get another door that's gonna match the vibe. Let me see. What? It doesn't have to be green, but yeah, I love this door from Growing Together, but not for this house. Yeah, that's not gonna work either. Yeah, it definitely does have a vintage feel, doesn't it? Oh, that's a nice way to tie it in, Mel. Okay, you sold me. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm not gonna worry about it. That's like what I always say. If you have a good story for it, you can make it work. But that's a cute idea. So maybe she started out with her business being up here at some point. And you know, maybe they added on, they built this out for her little studio. And so they had like stairs going up to that door or something. And now that she has her business on the ground floor, you know, they had to make renovations. Maybe it was a home entirely, and then they did some add-ons for this one. Which makes sense too, because the top floor is a lot smaller compared to all the other homes. It's a little bit smaller. They converted the attic space in order to make room for the business downstairs. So I like that. I think we can, you know, make that work. Got a save request. Thank you. Y'all, I'm still bothered about YouTube not working correctly. The TikTok thing, not as frustrating because I don't really care about the stream on TikTok. It's not been the same since it got shut down anyway. It makes me sad that it's not working, but I'm really frustrated by the stream on YouTube not being in the right scale or whatever, right direction. What's funny, Mel, is that I was already grabbing my water, so you hit that just in time. Okay, now I want something fun on the walls in here. What would be like a fun, maybe a wallpaper? We've not done a wallpaper anywhere yet. Oh, let me turn the green filter off. Granted, let me turn it back on. I would like to stick with the green. That was the whole vibe of this. For this home, I wanted like a lot earthy tones. I wanted like warmer woods and wood tones with greens and some like orangey red accents. So I kind of want to stick with green as much as we can. I don't want everything to be green, but y'all know what I'm saying. We have a matching okay, it's not matching. It's kind of similar vibes to the rug in there. That's funny. Wow. Wow. All the green wallpapers are something. I'm just gonna leave it at that. There's something else. There's something else. I don't know why we can't get any really nice green wallpapers. It's like, we're gonna make green wallpapers, but all of them have to be kind of funky. This is my favorite one. I love the leaves, but that's not really the energy in here. This is fun, but it doesn't match anything. I like the orange color, like with the trim. That's kind of cool, but... Oh, I know which one you're talking about. I was actually looking at that one earlier in the living space. I think of for the dining area, actually. Yeah, it's got like really faint flowers. Where is it? It's not this one. Where did it go? Oh, I thought I was in show all. I was not. No, it has a paneling. I know it's base, this one. Yeah, it's hard to see, but that one. I just don't like the wood tones not matching on that. Boop, 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 oh, that's tile. No, I don't want tile. Let me go back. We don't have to use green. Let's see what other things we can do. We do have this from Businesses and Hobbies. It doesn't look great in here, though. I don't think. It doesn't look bad. It's just not quite the aesthetic that I'm wanting. Let's see. That's not gonna work. Oh man. Let's see. What can we do? What would you do for a Klondike bar? It's funny how we have like 2 green swatches with the little diamonds. I don't think that's the energy I'm wanting in here necessarily, but... We could do a brick over here instead. Maybe just don't do a wallpaper, just put brick. That's kind of cute with the green from For Rent. I feel like I went a lot faster on the last two. This one's kind of taking longer for me to make decisions. That's a really dark green. Hey, Tony, welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, you did a build for my shell challenge, but it's been flagged as CC because of the in-game photos. Is that okay? Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. I'll just try to make sure that I click on include CC as well. I've had issues with that too, where it'll flag some of my builds as CC and I don't use CC. Not because of in-game photos, but just generally, I think because I think we determined in a previous stream that it was because of having what was it from the mod, the build better by mod, having not deletion protection. It was like having debug on or something like that. Been busy. It's like the end of the semester for you, right? So I imagine finals are happening. Not the taunt. Hey, taunt. I mean, I should not even get into that. I think today is the wrong day to get into not calling people their names. I'm not gonna get into that at all, but let's see. Ooh, that's kind of fun. I still don't like it in this room specifically. Whoa, it like really went all for it, didn't it? Oh. I'm not gonna use it, but I like how that's like the orangey color, but we didn't go that orangey in the floor, so that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm getting to the brick now because I'm just kind of like, we gotta get going. We got things to do. We have people to see. I don't like that style brick. I don't like this one either from Dine Out. That one is okay. I don't dislike this one. Let me get the swatches up. I feel like I like this one on the far right the best out of all of them. You get like a little more color than the middle swatch. The left one's just a little too, it's almost like pinky red to me on both monitors. It looks that color. Small Raccoon, good morning to you. How are you doing? Wait, did I copy the right one? I think I did, right? Yeah, okay. Like, yeah, what if we just did the brick in here? I think that works fine. Still kind of fun. We do have the Love Struck, like, kind of rough look, but I don't think I want it to look rough necessarily. Anyway, okay. Let me go ahead and get some of the items that we would need. Now, I've not even had to do anything with the ceramics. So I know we need the pottery wheel. Oh gosh, these items are so big. Oh my gosh, these items are so big. Okay. It's okay. We can make it work. It's gonna be fine. We're not gonna freak out. Maybe you could put this over here and then have the wheel. We could even fit the wheel right here. That'd be kind of cool to have it in this little part of the staircase. Okay, and then I know this sounds really stupid. We need a chair for this, right? Fairly confident we need a chair to sit down. So I'll get that. We'll have that, and then we're going to... I don't know if I like the rug being like this here now. I kind of want to make it a little catty cornered. We'll figure this out. Thank y'all. It's like, this has been out for a minute and I've still yet to actually, you know, I've not used it, so I've not put it in any of my builds. I do like the fun little colors we get with this, but I don't think any of them really work. I like the like messy swatch. It's got a little dirtiness to it. That's the equivalent for that. Yeah, these are like way too vibrant. Ooh, I like the like green, that muted green color. Oh, that's pretty. Why don't we get a swatch of that in this? Oh, we do. I missed it. Okay. And honestly, that I think looks good with the brick that we went with. Because it's not the same wood tone. We now have like a white, an off-white kind of wood tone over here, and it matches the brick aesthetic. Okay, I'm feeling a lot better about this now. I know this sounds silly, but am I missing any other like primary objects that we need for the ceramics? I'm pretty sure it's just mainly those two. I'll get a chair. Oh, whenever I was talking about the blue swatches earlier, this one, so nice. Look at that. I love that little ombre effect with that color blue. So pretty. Okay, just these two. We gotta go. We're gonna get that. Maybe we could get a little pop of yellow. Doesn't that help the yellow come out in the rug? I feel like a lot more without it. It's like, okay, you can see the yellows there, but when you put that there, it's like, whoa, look at that. Thanks, Tony. The vibe for this, it's not necessarily boho, it's more like just earthy tones. So I wanted a warm kind of wood tone. I didn't want it to be dark, but I wanted green to be like the primary color in this place with like an orangey, light orangey brown kind of wood tone color. So that's kind of the vibe for this one. It matches the outside. That's like kind of what I wanted to do, was match the outside. I have this like nice sage green color with this like bright color here, and that's why in the dining room area, I put those chairs with that color, just as a little accent. Nice little pop. And then we get that color in the rug over here too. The blue and white decor to the max wallpaper. Would you do the new base game kitchen counter or the cottage living ones? Ooh, shall we, like, just for funsies, look at that? Oh, wait. Decor to the max. I know which one you're talking about. Oh my gosh, where am I? There we go. Decor to the max. Why are you showing me businesses and hobbies? Oh, I have that one selected too. I was like, what? What? Is this the blue and white one that you're talking about? Or this one? Yeah. Leah, it's funny that you posted about how it makes you think of China. I always think the same thing whenever I see this one. No, the one that is just blue and white. The second one. Wait. Okay, yeah, the one I have. Okay. You were still responding to the first one I had, the base swatch. Okay. Yeah, I think I probably also prefer what was already recommended, but I think it's fun to kind of look and talk through these together. So this is what you were talking about versus the cottage living. Is that what you said? Yeah. Not gonna lie, I low-key actually like the cottage living. I think that's a pretty cool combo with cottage living. It brings out the darker blue, and you have the white countertop that matches kind of well. Yeah, and then we do have the dark blue. Which one is it? Is it this one? Boop, boop, boop. Trust what you like, but I really like the cottage living one. I think that's a vibe. I think that's a vibe. Even the light blue one, I mean, is not that weird. But that's really pretty. I think of this wallpaper as being in like an older person's home. I love this wallpaper. That's not at all to be an insult. So I think of it as matching kind of the aesthetic of the wallpaper better than like a really modern countertop. But also, like, just generally speaking, I feel like that would even, like, that matches really well too. Isn't that pretty? That, it can work with the yellow. Works with that really well. Honestly, even like the powder blue could work with that too. See, y'all got me going on this. Good luck. Get me back. Now this one, I think I would really like the, not that this doesn't work, but I do like the idea of the new SDX with the green swatch. I think would look really pretty. Like, I love that combo. The dark blue cottage living one with the dark countertop with that wallpaper. Let me put this back. I do. Yeah, I think you're onto something with that one too. This. Oh yeah. Yeah. Because it matches the trim. Like, you have the dark wood trim. And then, of course, you have it in the wood on this as well. Yeah. Fun vibes. Fun vibes. But there's, like, so much you could do with this. Honestly, it wouldn't be as noticeable. I think you'd have to, like, do more swatches of it or tile. Oh, Small Raccoon, thanks for the follow. Happy to have you here. Sadly getting really tired, almost 2 a.m. No problem. Thanks for lurking away. Let me go back to... Y'all know how I am about this. Brooke, thanks for the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I know you've been here, but like, welcome into the fam. Okay, we don't get the colors that I thought we did. Never mind. Now I like really want to see what something looks like. Do we get it in country? I think country kitchen is not going to be the right color. Yeah. It still looks good though. I like the pink with this one because you have this one bird that has this like mauve-y color to it. And I think that's really pretty. Thank you so much. Good night. But like, I love this combo. Honestly, the original, or not the original, where is it? This blue, we get like the same kind of blue in the country kitchen. And the countertop actually matches this really well. Yeah, we're going going down the rabbit hole. Y'all, you're giving me ideas. You're giving me ideas, which I love, but also it's like making me really want to hold Sims office hours where I just get on stream and we talk through like different combinations of things. That would be so fun. But yeah, we're going down rabbit holes. The lighting in here is not making that look good. I just have too many lights. But this is a really pretty swatch. This one makes me think of watermelon, kind of, whenever I see it. It's like very vibrant. Let me see really quickly, like, what does the... I don't think cottage living is the right... It kind of works with that darker green. But I'm curious about the green from the base game, the new base game wins. If you wanted to go full green, that could be kind of a fun combo. Honestly, these cabinets would look really good in this house too. It's like essentially the same, it's just a different style. I can't remember if I actually considered that one or not. But yeah, now we're going down rabbit holes. But it's fun. Low key, this one looks really good with this wallpaper, I think. This dark blue color. With the green. I actually really like that combo. And you do get this one bird that's blue. That kind of brings it in a little bit more. I think that's a really pretty color. Ooh, the yellow would look good with that too, y'all. Okay, I promise I'm gonna finish up. But that would be really cool. That's a fun, like, kind of energy. Blame me for challenging, as I wanted to do every swatch of that wallpaper in different rooms and accents. Yeah. Fun. Yeah, y'all gave me some ideas. Now I like want to hold office hours or something. Yeah, and don't forget, we have that yellow mansion, y'all. I've not forgotten about that build. Like, once we get finished with the treehouse build, I might start shuffling that one in with the castle and this one. So we can have some different builds to rotate through. But we still have the yellow mansion because we were starting that, like, rainbow kind of series before all the subs on YouTube kind of happened. And derailed us. But anyway, that's fun. That was fun. A fun little detour. Okay, so I'm thinking I might even go like full artist studio in here a little bit. If I can, like, there we go. Like, get the artist studio kind of stuff going. I can't remember. I don't want to duplicate. We haven't done anything with the tattoo. So I need to, like, remind myself. Ink and Iron. So this is Rafi and his girlfriend, Valentina. So Rafi is a second-generation tattoo artist. His father ran a shop in San Myshuno before retiring, and he wanted a fresh start and chose Nordhaven for his artsy industrial vibe. His girlfriend Valentina is a fitness trainer who helps with like business things, the business side of things, and they live in that apartment beside this one. So it's more of a loft style layout for that one. We'll have a workout corner, a lounge area with a bar. Have a sketch station, but that's more for the tattoo kind of stuff. I feel like that could work well for that one too, though. So we could have like 2 art studios. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It kind of fits the vibes. This one's just like with this stuff, and then the art studio for this one might have more of like the sketch pad and things like for designing tattoos. I'll put an easel, but they can be still kind of artsy, just kind of a different combination. Oh, you don't need to apologize for the distraction. That's fine. I enjoy stuff like that. So these two will have some art, a dedicated art studio area of some sort. Ooh, maybe this one we could have the woodworking table. That kind of fits maybe with like ceramics. They like to make maybe some like furniture type things as well. I don't know if that's not technically like what the woodworking table is for, but we can pretend. Let me scoot this over. I might even just size it down slightly. Ooh, we get a nice messy swatch on that too. That's cute. And it takes up like pretty much this whole space. Can't do too much more with that. Get an easel. Maybe we could put the easel like right here. And we could even put paint splatter on the carpet, or the rug rather, a little bit. Oops. No, I want the swatch of the paint, not the rug, the paint. There we go. I like that one. Then we can get like the little sink over here. Ooh, we do get like the yellow there too. Maybe we could play on that. It's the clean one, but It's kind of fun to have the yellow. Yeah, I've done that before too, Brooke. I did a penthouse apartment build way back and pretended that there was an artist that lived there and had a couple of different studios and taught their students there. And I have like 3 different art studio areas in that penthouse. And I did something like that too with the tarp. I've actually pretended in my pink Victorian build, I pretended and used the white swatch of this as bird poop under the raven that we got from Life and Death and put it on the floor under the raven. It's so fun to like do things like that. Maybe do that one and we get nice little pops of yellow and green on that too. That's funny how that worked out. Maybe we could put some of this on here. I'm gonna size that down a little bit. I don't like how big that is. Kind of put it next to this area. Could I fit that there? I feel like I can fit this here and this still be functional, because that would be kind of a cute thing to have there. No, she can't get to it. Does it show that that's what's blocking the way? Oh, wait. She can't get to it because... Wait. Can she come over... Where am I? Can you go here? Okay. Why are you confused? You can get down. You gotta go a long way, but you can do it. Can you go here? That's concerning. Okay, can you... Oh, wait, maybe she can't. Wait. Ah, no, she can't. There's not a door there, that's why. Okay, I was like getting concerned. I was like, what's blocking the way? I don't have a door to the staircase yet because I hadn't done the shop. That's pretty funny. Let me save real quick. I was like, what is going on? What's going on? Let's see here. I wonder well, it depends on how I do the shop, but I really like that to be open, but we'll put a door for right now. Wait, what? No. Why am I not seeing anything? Artist studio. Okay, there we go. Good grief. Good gravy. Oh man, that sounds good right now. Where you be, new door? Is it this one? No, it's not. Where is the new door? Why? I'm not seeing it. Where did it be? Where it be? Where you be? Oh my gosh. I cannot see anything tonight. I don't find anything tonight. Unless I had it. Is that right? No, it's not. That's not right. Where is... There it is. There it is. It was right above it. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Start singing right above it. Ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Okay. Now you can come here. Dude, all of your things are up high. I'm sorry you're uncomfortable because it's poorly decorated. I've not finished. Okay. Okay, so she's able to like start walking, so we're good. You can stay outside and suffer. Poorly decorated. No, don't make that an heirloom. It's a stinking shelf. Okay. We're good. Cute. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. Oh yeah, messy. Cute. Okay, and we'll put this over here. I might move that. Just kind of have this. I want it to be a little caddy cornered because it has wheels on it. So maybe we kind of pull it out and push it back over here when we're done with it a little bit. Can like pull it up and maybe I can get the little light that goes with it. Come on, open sesame. No, for real, open. Thank you. There we go. Light. I'll have to fix that in a second. Jeez, this thing is always bigger than it seems like it is. It's bigger than it needs to be. I know it's like hardcore clipping into that, but you can't really tell. That's actually not. Okay, that's funny. Do that. What shops are you doing for this build? We're doing, we have over here what's going to be a dog cafe. So what I'm doing right now is I'm kind of going through each of these and just getting the base furniture. So we still have to go back and clutter everything and like get the little touches and things like that. So this is a little bit more finished though than the other rooms. But like I gotta do a lot of clutter on this wall. But it's a dog cafe, and then we have a CAT cafe down here. Mia's not in the bedroom, so I took extra precautions. But then we have like a candy shop here, and then below that is gonna be like a little speakeasy. And then this is gonna be like a little ceramics pottery studio. And then this is gonna be the tattoo parlor. So they all have like the residences above it. I love it when windows don't show up. But that's kind of the vibe. It's just it's a lot of rooms. It's a pretty big lot. I love how I'm sitting there like, oh yeah, we're not cluttering it up, which I technically am not. I'm still just kind of putting items down right now. I'm gonna leave the shelves open. I'm not gonna worry about cluttering the cart. I think this is the general layout for this. I don't want to necessarily put anything else. I want room for a plant right here, maybe. I don't think we need anything else, but like I'll put the tablets and sketch pads and stuff over in this one is the idea. Oh, I wish I could have fit this. I could put it like over the sink. Like the shape kind of fits. I think I might do that. I'm gonna do that. Ooh, what if we did yellow? Like just did that as yellow? No, actually never mind. I don't like that. Scratch that. I don't like it. I changed my mind. We'll do that. And then maybe we can also do the messy. Ooh, we do get a yellow cart. I kind of like that. Let's play on the yellow with that instead. Because it's a darker... You like the yellow? I think I like it, like, this is a lighter pastel kind of yellow, but these yellows are a lot more vivid, so I wanted to kind of match the same tone. Okay, so we have that space. This rug is from, where you be? Oh no. I hate how the catalog never opens to like where it needs to. It's over here. It's from Get Famous. Get Famous. And then I do kind of want to find one more rug. I kind of forgot about that. I'm also just gonna say I kind of did this and kind of did that over and over again. Ooh. Okay, I low-key kind of like... I don't know how many times I've said kinda. Oh, wait, I sized it down twice. Okay, 0.43. Yeah, it's too small. Okay, 0.45. 0.475. There we go. I like how that layers right here really well. What swatches do we get? I don't want any of those. Oh, so that just changes that one. That changes that. Yeah, I think the base swatch, I actually really like that. Just the base swatch. That works really well together. That's cute. I love that. I love that. Yeah, I hadn't like really looked at the swatches on this rug either. I can't remember what the base swatch is for it. Oh yeah, it's a zebra. I was thinking that for a second. It's like anytime I see an animal print, I almost never even click on the rug. But then it's like there are so many other fun patterns to it. I like this green one. I have tried to use this one before. But yeah, it's got some really fun, eclectic, like abstract swatches, retro, like a couple of little retro looking swatches, and then a lot of the animal prints. It's an interesting combo. This one, honestly, the one that I chose doesn't even fit into the realm of any of the others. But you get a couple of neutral swatches for it too, like a more brown toned and then another that's more black toned. So I of course went with the colored swatch, so. Shocker. Yeah, mid-century modern builds, I could definitely see that working well in those for sure. Okay, so we're done enough with this one. I'm probably going to put like a desk here. I don't know yet. It's a big open space. I need to think through what I'm gonna put in other, like Ellie's going to have a reading nook area. I could put like a little study of some sort over here too. I could use like the single tile. Ooh, let's maybe use the single tile desk from Businesses and Hobbies that we got. Oh wait, there we go. Where this could work in here with the wood tone really well. Like base swatch on that is perfect. We do get a yellow. Not gonna use that, don't worry. But we could like put that right here and put like a bookcase, or vice versa. Put the bookcase in the corner. I might like that better. Storage. So Businesses and Hobbies could work well in here, as well as Dream Home Decorator, because we have that coffee table. I do like, I think, this one better from Businesses and Hobbies because it's bigger. Oh, this one, wait. That one's actually kind of cute in here, but I don't know. Yeah, this one looks kind of odd. I almost don't want to have this be a wood, like a matching wood tone, because it's just a lot right here in this area. It's a lot. The floor, the desk, the wall right here. I kind of want something, maybe that's just, I don't know, white looks a little too much too. We have that like kind of off-white color, cozy kitsch. The kitsch that's cozy. that's cool. We get the blue swatch on that one. Oh, Brooke. That's funny. Is this the one you're talking about? Because I do like that. It ties the blue in over here. That's kind of cool. I like the vibe of that. Trying to see. I think I actually like the desk maybe being over here instead. Well, no, because then it's the same problem with the color. I like the desk being here because it fits the space better, and this is closer to the wall. And so like my thought process is if I have this here, it's sticking out more in this open area, which isn't bad, but maybe I could put like a plant right here. This almost makes me want to like use a white color with that. But I don't know, that kind of stands out a good bit. I want to stick with the, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing this whole stream tonight. I don't know what I'm doing. This part over here came very quickly. Like that, once I figure out the walls, this came along quickly, but I'm struggling like everywhere else with this build. Do we get any fun green color bookcases? Ew. I love that green, but not for in here. No. Nope. 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 Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I actually like this green, but I don't like the wood tone with that. And then this has that one with white. No, thank you. You think your YouTube broke? If you're talking about like it being in portrait mode, it's not broken. Something's happening with YouTube and live streams right now. I don't know why it's changing the format of the live stream, but you should be fine. If that's what you're referring to. Why can't this just be solid? Yeah, I really want this to kind of be that wood tone. It doesn't look that bad. I'm not gonna dwell on it. What do we get with this chair if I put this over here? Do we have... We don't really have any blues on that. What other chairs? Let's see. We have one more from Businesses and Hobbies. I don't remember. Oh, yeah. No, not that. That's not the right vibe. Do we get one with a blue? Oh, Eco Lifestyle. I'm thinking of this one, though. We could get this one. It's not the same shade of blue, though. Or this one. Fond memories of this chair. Remember when we used that in the half-baked challenge? That's kind of cool, though. We get this with, like, the blue trim on it. It's not the same blue, but it's kind of a cool little touch. We get the green, though, too. Ooh, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I want to do that. That's kind of cool. Okay. We have this floor, like, at least laid out. We can figure out all the clutter and stuff later. So if we go upstairs, we have nothing. Okay, so as a reminder, especially if there are just people coming in right now, we have stories and actually like relationships between the homes and the businesses. I'm not gonna go through all of it right now, but the one we're currently working on, this is what we're calling Clay and Ken. So this has Ellie, Eleanor, also known as Ellie, and her son August. And so Ellie's a former art professor. So, glad that we put the art studio. Art professor who left academia to focus on her lifelong passion for ceramics. So she teaches pottery workshops at the studio and sells her goods downstairs. And then her son August helps manage the shop with some like digital marketing stuff. But he secretly dreams of being a musician. So if you remember, I have a speakeasy underneath the candy shop. Well, the candy shop owner and the dog cafe owner are in competition with one another. They're frenemies because one likes to do confectionates and like tries to get them in with their coffee, and the other one obviously does sweets because they sell candy. And so they have like a frenemy interaction going on. But now August, who lives in this house, wants to be a musician, and he secretly plays at the speakeasy owned by the candy shop owner. So that's kind of like the storyline with that right now, without getting into the details on the other relationships. But the idea of this home is like lots of natural materials like wood, clay, earth tone colors, and then having the home studio, which we just kind of worked on, and then having a reading nook area for Ellie where she drinks tea and sketches. So we need to remember to have a sketch pad in that area when we do build it. And then August is like more of a creative kind of chaos room. So loves music. So we need like a music setup, some like music posters. I think we have plenty of music wall art that we can use. And then also like a little bit of a workspace for social media. And then let's see here. So August, he plays guitar. And then let's see, for the space, Ellie's space, cozy reading nook, hand-woven rugs would be nice. And that's kind of like why I was trying to put that type of rug in the living space downstairs. And then let's see here. August space, recording setup, guitar, music, posters, slightly messy aesthetic with some plants. And then, let's see here, balcony with a clay work. Okay, so private outdoor pottery area. I don't know if I'm going to do that necessarily. That was like, because we only have this one balcony, because I'm putting like a little bit of a green space, a greenhouse space right here. So we only have the one balcony to work with. But we can do something fun with it. Regardless, we just got to keep that in mind. So I'm thinking this will definitely be like a landing space. I don't plan on using this yet, unless we have to for anything. But the staircase wraps around, so it kind of cuts into our space a good bit. And we still need to put a staircase going up to this floor. So just kind of keep that in mind. That's going to be the first thing I try to figure out. Now, I like the idea. This has always been like a bedroom space on the front. What if we did a bathroom here and put like the bathtub in this little bay area? I think that could be cool. We got to determine if we want Ellie's. I feel like Ellie's space might be here. And then, the upstairs is so small though. I'm like, maybe August's bedroom could be up here only, and then we could have like a bathroom, maybe 2 full bathrooms, and Ellie's bedroom. So essentially, like basically just cutting off this whole part for Ellie. So this is Ellie's bedroom and bathroom. So you come up the stairs and you turn here. We could have like another little, not little, but like a bathroom space here. Bathroom. And still have like this open landing for we have like some fun little nooks that we can put some other objects and things here. But I like that. It's kind of like a little hall space right here. Hallway to get over to the door, but leave it open. That's what I'm thinking. Sketching the landscape while she drinks her tea. Doesn't that sound nice? Oh, like putting her sketchbook on the balcony. Yeah, that's a really cool idea. And it's on the floor with her bedroom, so. Yeah, I think this is cute. I think this works fine. I don't want to like overthink the floor plan too much here, and we can put the door right there, and then have her door right there. But she does, well, no, we can make this work. What if we did something like this? Because I was thinking, well, she needs a reading nook, right? So you still have a window here. I wanted there to be a window next to the reading nook area. This would make for a really cute reading nook area. Now I'm conflicted. Now I'm conflicted. I know this is a little weird, but what if we did the bathroom shaped like that? Put the door right here. And then I'm thinking she can have her bed up against this. See, that's why I don't like it though. Like all the natural light is closed into this room and she just gets the window right there. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I told y'all I was going to forget. I still got to put the stairs. Here I was thinking, oh, we got all this space. We have plenty of space. Nope, we don't. And what makes it even worse is that it has to be on this side. Okay, yeah, we gotta start over. I knew it was too easy. So I was like, oh wow, this is coming together pretty quickly. Oh man. It still doesn't have to be like too difficult though. You just made nachos? Just made nachos for tea? Nachos for tea? Nachos for tea. That's like a good band name. Maybe not, but it makes me think that. We could put a staircase just up against this wall. Right there. Man, that takes up so much room though. Okay, so I could essentially though leave it the same way. If I just put the staircase there. Oh, and that's perfect for up here. It doesn't eat up into the center of the space. And honestly, that helps define the reading nook area a little bit more if we were to put it here. Oh, I see what you mean now, Jamie. Made nachos for tea. Like, tea time, right? Is that what you mean by that? Now it's clicking. It's like made nachos for tea. Thanks for the reminder on the save. Now I see what you're saying. I mean, I could actually still run with my idea of putting the bathtub by the window. It would just be right here. if I wanted this to be the reading nook area and close this off as a bathroom somewhat. I just think it would be really cool to have a bathroom like the, or like the bathtub and the bay. Just for something different. Because like literally every floor on these past two, it's just been bedroom, pet corner space, like music, coffee space, bedroom, kitchen, living space, living space, living spaces. So I think it would be fun to do a bathroom in one of these. Granted, I haven't done a library area technically either, but it's all windows, so it'd be hard to do that. I'd have to use like Book Nook Kit, the little shelves, and put it under the windows, and that's not really what I'm wanting. Here, I can put windows up, or windows, bookcase up against the wall and build it out maybe a little bit. Ooh, I could even like actually put a wall here to define like a little area. We get a little more space to wrap around. I don't know what I'd do with this space. Could put like a little table, maybe a dresser. Dare I put laundry in here? That'd be kind of weird to have washer dryer in your bedroom like that. How far out did I have that? I think I just had it like this, didn't I? I thought it was further out though. Did I just have it like that? That's not enough room, is it? No. Something looks... Oh, I think I had the wall come out there and then I went across. That's what it was. I don't know if I want to do that now. That could be kind of cool though. Wait a second. Like having... And that's still plenty of space for your bed and stuff. Oh, wait. This could be kind of cool. You could have like a little entrance into a library area. I could put an open archway or something. I don't think we have anything from... Yeah, I love this thing. It's way too wide. That would be such a vibe though if I could do that. They should have given us like a smaller version of that. I don't think we get one with parenthood either, do we? We get a door, but that's it. That's boring. Okay, we have to have an archway that's in the shade that we need. It's a little too wide. Yeah, all of those are the same size. I mean, I could technically use those though and it'd be fine. It stinks because it's a diagonal, so it's like these look too small, but then the ones that are a little bit wider are too wide. I think that one's better. Yeah, this one's a little bit better. We don't get a color that matches though. Oh, that one looks good. Oh, we get that. That works. I think it's just the shadows right now. The lighting's making it look a little weird. Oh, whoops. Go away. Yeah. I don't find that weird. I think that's actually kind of cool. I think that's cool. I would love... I've considered anyways moving to the UK. I would like to move to the UK. It's one place I'm considering. There are some others on the list though. But I just can't afford that right now. Like, I'd really love to also move to Ireland. I'm interested in Iceland. Would be so fun. Oh, I don't have any lights in the bathroom now. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. This is kind of a cool layout, I feel like. And the bathroom's big. Now, one thing I wanted to do, and I don't know, it'll probably break something somewhere. Did I not have... Wait, does this go up? Wait, no. Does the freeze go up here? No, okay. I think, yeah, it's always been like that. I don't think I have a roof piece, right? Yes, so it shouldn't break. Still gonna turn deletion protection on, but platform. Cute. Oh yeah, platform time. You knew. You knew. You knew. Now I gotta think through. This doesn't necessarily have to be centered. I don't know what wallpaper I'm gonna use yet. It's just sometimes with the paneling and stuff like that, it looks weird. But it's like I could scoot this over and do something like that if I wanted. I'm thinking toilet could go over here. And then like a vanity wraparound right here could be kind of cool. I don't know what cabinets. Maybe I could use the base game cabinets that we looked at. I don't know what color bathtub I want. We get that green. It's not the same green. It's kind of close. Or we could just go with the orange tones in here, which, ooh, I actually really do like that. Maybe we do that. Let's see what I can do here, if I can work any magic. It's not going to give me enough clearance, I don't think, to work with. Big-a-doo-ga-dum. Yeah, it sticks out way too much. Pretty close. And then I can just kind of scoot that over a little bit more. Scoot this back. Boom, 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 boom. I think it just would be easier to do this and then switch them around. Oh, no, never mind. That's actually worse. That actually is worse. Let me go this direction a little bit more. How far? Okay, that's good enough. It like barely clips. Okay, and then we're gonna make this like point, or no. 1.01, let's see. Okay. And then that's too small. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm fine with the little clippage that is gonna happen there. No. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Uh-oh. What? Did it not fix that one? Oh, okay. That was weird. It's warm right now. Yeah, today is like I think I don't know if I want to say hottest day, but it was the most icky day. It was in the mid 80s, and after I got back from my walk, I kind of felt like sticky. It wasn't like super humid out, but was the first time that that's happened. So far for the season, anyway. Not sure if I'm gonna like this. I'm like spending a lot of time on it. I don't even know if I want to keep it. I like the idea of it. It's just not going to work the way that I want it to. See, like that could work. I could make that work, but the fact that these have the handles on them, it makes it harder to make that look good. But like, it would be so much easier if I didn't have to worry about the handles. Because then I could just do that. And it's like, it barely clips out here. I could cover that up. But the handles make it so tricky. Dream Home Decorator might be better for that reason. I mean, it's essentially the same. I actually think I might like that better in here anyway. Now that I see it. I don't have to do a fully wraparound. I could put the toilet right here and just have the vanities over here. What if I did that instead? Yeah, and I could stay... I can stay centered there. And then I could put the toilet on the diagonal and we could just like have a big space right here. Could have a party. Or we could get a fun little display to put right here, which I like that idea. We could put the towel set there too. Granted, we also have the sink, so we don't even technically need, I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. We have the sink from the bathroom kit. That's funny. I completely forgot that if we wanted to just use the full kit in here, we could just do that. Want a fancy little double vanity. It does look a little odd right here with it kind of, I don't know, it looks weird being open like that, but it's not a big ordeal. Yeah, I don't like the green spots because it's like with the gray color like that. So we just bring more of the orangey tones in this one, which could be really fun. And we get that same kind of pop of color that's on the outside. It's not the same shade, but it's very similar. Had a sore throat all day, wore a sweater, and was comfortable despite it being near 80 degrees out. Yeah, I'm like in my sweater inside, my little comfy sweater. But yeah, I would not have survived wearing it outside. Can put those in here. I don't know. I'm not really sure I want to use these mirrors necessarily. I'm not the biggest fan of those for this house. We used them over in this one. Yeah. Maybe we use something a little more defined. Right, Dream Home Decorator. That one works. Yeah, the vertical one would be better if we did that. What's funny is we do get that with the blue swatch. If we wanted to carry the same colors in here, we have the green, the kind of the red color, and the blue color. Bring the same tones in. Maybe for August's bathroom we use these. He doesn't get as fancy of a bathroom as his madre. Gonna take a break till tomorrow from Sims. Sounds like you've been simming it up, so I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Okay, let me go back to sleep bathroom. Get the toilet. I mean, we could just put it by the door too. Like, we have so much space over here. Ooh, we could do the green toilet. So everything's not just the same color. That one works in here. And then maybe what we could do is get... Hey, Mac, how's it going? We could get like the green rug in over here in front of the sinks, or in front of the bathtub, really. That's what it's technically meant for. Put it here. And then, let's see. You know what? We could technically put this shower over here. Oh, what if we put the little half wall? That's kind of weird there. But not necessarily weird there. It's kind of like defining this tile and a half as the shower space if we did something like that. I know it looks a little weird, but I feel like we could make that work. I don't know what color yet. Oh no, Sky Illusion, power's out from a tornado warning. Be careful. I hope you're okay. I hope you end up being okay. That is not fun. Not fun. Let's see here. Would it be weird to put that there? Yeah, kind of. Doesn't make sense to have that there. What if we kind of block the toilet from the door? I don't think this is gonna work in here. Let me see real quick. I love this swatch of this. Like, I'm thinking we could put this right here. I know it looks weird, but functionally, like, you're right in front of the windows, you know? Like, add a little layer of privacy. We could do it on both sides too. That could be kind of cool. Let me see. Oh, I used the eyedropper tool. Whoops. What does the glass panel look like if it's right here? This would be a lot easier if I had the shower over here. I'm like trying a lot of different things right now. It looks a little chaotic. Just trying to make up my mind. Trying to make up my mind. Because otherwise I could just put the vanity right here and have the toilet right here in this area. And just have one vanity instead of two. And then I could have this whole thing be a shower over here. Like I could have it up against the wall right there and block this off. You could put another panel diagonally to look like a shower door that's open. Like taking, well, you said diagonally. Are you talking about like this? Oh wait, it was not where it needed to be. Like attaching it right. Why does it look like that's not going in? Or open the other way. Yeah, but from the opposite side. Oh, like, I see what you're saying. Maybe. Like on this side. This one, I think I can rotate it the other way. Is that what you're saying? Like right here? The problem with that is that the sim has to enter the bathtub from this side. So the sim wouldn't be able to use the bathtub. I do like that idea though. I like the concept of that. That would be really cool. I don't know if the sim is going to be able to. Let's see. Can you take a bath? Let's see. Can she get around it? I mean, it does look like there's a half tile amount of space, so that's exciting. We might be able to do it after all. It looks like it's gonna work. Otherwise, it would have just said no. Yeah, awesome. Oh man, now I gotta take care of your laundry. Put it in the inventory. Get out of that bathtub. Get out. Take care of that. Get out of here. Go on now, get. Okay. That's exciting. Okay, I'm a little surprised by it, but I guess I'm not because it is a half tile that's left there. But sometimes I feel like I leave a half tile of space and it doesn't work. So that's cool. I like the vibe of that. It's a fun idea. Fun idea. Fun idea. With the platform trim, I can get one of the really thin ones and maybe scoot this panel over a little bit so it doesn't look so weird. like this, and maybe be able to pull it over a little bit more. Can do that one. And then let's see, and scoot that in just a smidge. Or go ahead and make it kind of flush with that. Push that in. Yeah. Fun. Fun. The filter fish. Let's see. That's cute. Go team, go. Okay, let's figure out the walls and the floor. I'm liking how this is coming now. Now, if we do that, I might move the rug to be in front of the sinks. I think I like it better that way now instead of this being on top of it. Granted, I know we're pretending it's a door, but I don't know. Well, I guess it works both ways, though. If you leave it here, if you get out of the shower, you step on this. You get out of the tub, you step on that. Yeah, I don't... I only play with the events to get the awards, the rewards, and the objects and things. So I'm right there with you. I don't know everything either with the gameplay necessarily. Totally understand. Let's see. We could just use the one from the kit. Potentially. Potentially. Or why did I click businesses hobbies? I actually really like that one as the base swatch. Like, that's pretty. I don't think I want like a color. That's just too much. Yeah, I want it like a neutral tone. I think it would be nice to have a neutral tone. Maybe what we could do up here is have it go long ways. Kind of do like a little change in direction on the tile and do the green. And then maybe we could also, might look a little weird here. Like what if we did the green in the shower? Yeah, no, I don't like that. I like it better as just on the platform. Y'all, let me see something real quick. I got an idea. Y'all know how much I like my platforms. What if I took this and lowered this one? So you step... Oh, we can't. I forgot we have a floor underneath. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, whoops. I was like, what if we step down to get into the shower? I'd have to raise up the whole bathroom, which means from out here, I'd have to put a step to go up into the bathroom, which I'm not against necessarily. I would do it for the vibes, but I don't think that's gonna work very well because I'm thinking the bed's going to be 2 tiles and then I'll have an end table here and an end table there. And if I have a platform here, it makes this side of the bed like dysfunctional, I think. I don't know if I can still use it. I could try. I could try. But I don't think I want the bathtub to be that high though either, because if I raise that again, I mean, it's not bad, I guess, if I were to do that. But then I'd have to... Whoops. I just feel like that looks kind of weird. Yeah, I don't like the vibe of that. I don't think I like that. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be happy with my one platform that I got to use and it not break anything like it did in the other one that I wanted to use it in. Yeah, doing the same. I did think about doing the same tile and changing it and using the get to work. It's a fun idea. Talking about the get to work fence. Maybe something like that color. Kind of fun. Y'all want to do that? I love the idea. Do y'all like that? That's why I was like wanting to put the platform. I like the idea of stepping down, but I wanted to change the tile direction. Just on a different layer. Let's do it. I almost want to, like, if we were to have this as a door, like a pretend door, don't we have a glass door with a handle that we could actually do that with? But I almost want to put this here so the door actually stands out like it's a door. Or do we like it better the other way? Because otherwise it looks like we just have like two doors, or like two door pieces. I know we're pretending, but it's kind of like having the same piece there. I like the glass vibe better, I think, but I feel like for it to be a door, maybe we put this panel instead, and then it actually looks more like a door on its own. Just want to see really quickly. I think we do. I'm probably not going to change it. And that gives you some privacy. You never know. Someone could be trying to, you know, look through that window. They don't technically have access to this balcony, but man, if they did, you just kind of peep right in. I could put the high school years window where you can crawl out. Sorry, y'all. Doing it again. Okay. So the floors, now the walls, I mean, we could just get the tile and do something fun with that too. Now I'm thinking we could bring this, oh wait, I'm on the floors. Let me go to the walls, to the windows, to the walls. Like, what if we did that in the shower? I wish it wasn't quite as pink. We have this dark orange color that it doesn't look that dark though. I'm like trying to think of the color outside on the house. I think it's a nice ode to that. Get a nice little pop of color. Could find something to use as a pretend handle. Think there's something in the spa pack, a little square. Let's see. I think there's like a light, right? Spa Day has a light that's a square. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but we're in decorations. A monolith. Whoa. I could use this as a handle if I size it down enough. I'm probably not going to actually do this. I'm just kind of having fun with the idea of it. Oh, that's way too small. Whoops. Okay, the proportion's off too much. This, the clothing hook, is this the thing you're talking about? It's like right there in front of me. That actually does look, yeah, that could work for sure. I've never done this before. It's kind of a cool thing. Oops. What a fun idea. Oh, that's cute. Nice one, Brooke. You have some really nice ideas. I didn't know about that. That's a good idea. I would have like found probably a very odd item to make that work. That is perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's see what we want to do here. Oh, I keep doing that. Wall tile. What if we just did this everywhere else? Or just like the, even, no, I don't like the light, never mind. Bad idea. That one's a little brighter. No, I actually think I like the darker. I think that's an interesting combo, like color combination. Bring this in. I always like putting a light over the shower. I'll figure out the actual lights we'll use later. But we'll put some light fixtures. We have the light fixture from the pack as well, so I might put one in between these mirrors or like one on the wall here. And get like a fun light to put over the bathtub maybe. We can definitely put the, now that this is kind of closed off the way it is, maybe we could put the towel rack right here in this little nook. No, I like the idea of putting it in the nook, but I'd rather have it in this one. And that helps block the window a little bit. Ever so slightly. And then this could have that same kind of color that we get in the towels down there. That looks pretty. I love the way this is turning out. Oh, I forgot to grab. Forgot to bring the tile around. It's a lot of orangey tone. Now I don't know if I like the flooring though, is the problem. What if we did, I know it's 3 different tiles. What does it look like if we did the matching swatch on the walls on this side that wrap around? I actually don't feel like that looks as chaotic as I thought it would, having that many different tiles. I'm gonna leave it for now. I think it works. It's a little weird right here. I almost want to like put another divider, but I feel like that's a lot of dividers for this little bitty room. Like if I were to put one right there. I think it would look cool without the door being there. I think it would be a vibe to see it like that, but I just feel like it feels extra closed off. I don't like that. I'm gonna try to just not worry about it. How am I feeling about the new kits? I don't know. I haven't seen anything from any of them. I'm waiting to be completely surprised. I'm very excited about the kitchen clutter kit, but I don't want to know anything about them. I haven't looked at anything. I'm saving my reaction for the YouTube video that I'm gonna do, the review video. I don't even know like if they're collab kits. I don't think they're creator kits, but I don't know if they collab with someone or if these are truly like EA kits. Like that's how much I've stayed away from this because I just want to wait to see it for myself. So I know absolutely nothing. I'm okay with knowing like what type of kit if someone wants to share that, because I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I don't think they're creator kits though. They might be, but let me see. Double check how things are going. Okay. We get a bed. We can go on to the bedroom now. I have no idea color-wise. And the other one, in the other home, we had Marigold, who we called Mary. And it was like, the idea was to do yellows and like gold color, like bringing in inspiration from the flower. This one I don't have as much inspo other than just like the earthy kind of vibes. Still going with that. We could go a little boho in her room. Like we kind of did some boho furniture in Mary's room, but that was solely because of the swatch of that I wanted to use. Maybe we could try to go a little more boho. I really would love to use my CC for the boho vibes, but I'm not going to. All by EA. Cast kit, build by kit, and a gameplay kit. Is it the Golden Years? I would assume the Golden Years is the gameplay one. And then the kitchen's obviously the build by. And then I don't remember the... It's not tinkering, it's... Well, no, actually, no, that one would be the gameplay one, I think. Golden Years is probably the casket, isn't it? I don't know. It's not tinkering. What is the name of the other kit? It makes me think of, like, automobiles or mechanics or something. I can't remember the name of it. Yeah, let's get the high school years bed. I kind of want to go that direction. Not to necessarily use the same stuff, but that's the vibe. This could work in here too. Let's see what swatches we get for each of these. Restoration workshop. Okay, yeah. Yeah. It's like I knew whenever I was like trying to remember the third one, and when I did, I was like, no, I remember it being something that sounds like gameplay. Ooh, that one's kind of cute. If we were to do that. Oh, we get a yellow with this kind of corally red color that we have outside. That one would be fine. Where was the other one I had? That one. Both of those could work. Let's see, what do we get with this? Yeah, this one's not gonna, that's not the vibe. I like the bed frame of that one better for the room, but this could be an option. We don't have to use, like if there's a better swatch that fits the vibe. It's funny how we have two beds with the same exact pattern, just different swatches. That's kind of a, they should have just put this swatch on this bed. Because do they even have, yeah, they don't even have the same pattern. They don't have another swatch of that pattern on this bed. That's kind of like, I feel like they made it for this bed and they were like, oh, we already have 12 swatches. Let's just put it on this other bed. Oh, that's cute. Wow, that's a cute swatch. I love the colors on that. Oh, how cute. That matches the chairs that I used in this one. And then the candy store. Yeah, I do too. I wish we could mix and match rather. Frames with the comforter and stuff. Okay, that's not gonna work. I don't know about this. I don't know. I don't like the pillowcases. I know it's a really small thing to point out. I don't like the flower look on those. It makes it look a little more kiddie, which makes sense. It's high school years. I just like the bed frame. Let me like look at green swatches for beds and see if there's something else that I'm like, ooh, I want to use that. What is this nonsense? Okay, first of all, this is not green. That is not green. It has like some green, but it's actually kind of funny. It definitely looks more green on my other monitor, so okay, I take it back. This doesn't look as green on my monitor. Jeez. I don't even know why I chose that. Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna try to vibe with this. Like, I have no doubt I can make it work. Like, it gives plenty of color combinations that we can do. This one's a little, this one I feel like matches the bathroom a lot better. If we were to do this, maybe I do use this one. It looks like it's a little more mature. This one's fun, but maybe for a mom's bedroom, this one would be a bit better. And I like how it matches, like this color matches the bathroom pretty well. Let's see. And then I honestly, I don't know if I want this wood flooring in the bedroom. I'm gonna try to make that work. I don't think I want carpet. I kind of want to do this. Maybe in the library we could do like a little different, or in the bedroom entirely too. Like this matches. Oh, we have that right next door. I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Never mind. Now we gotta find a rug, which has not been an easy feat tonight. We'll see. We'll start with the pack that the bed came with. I doubt there's going to be anything I'd want to use, but I can be surprised. How different is that from businesses and hobbies? I know it's not going to be the same. I think we have yellow in businesses and hobbies. But also, I'm kind of like, what? Interesting. It's got some similar vibes to it. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that rug. I don't think I'm gonna like any of these. This is just such a weird shape. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Yeah, this is gonna be a little too... I like this. We could bring some of the dark green in here. Like, I don't mind this as like a layer to something. Oh, I keep doing that. Like, that could be kind of fun. And have something that's like rectangular under the bed right here with this layered on top of it. I might actually size that down just a little bit. I'd like to get a rug that has this color. Like this orangey color. That would be really nice to bring out more. But I don't know. I know not. Honestly, that's kind of a cool vibe. Oh, welcome in, X Sheenax. Sorry if I'm not saying that at all correctly, but welcome in. Thanks for the follow. Like, I think I can make that work, actually. And you know what? Well, no. I don't know. I was like thinking of that bird wallpaper from earlier. I think that's gonna be too busy, and it's not quite the right vibe that I'm going for. Like if I were to do more of the green. Yeah, it's not quite the right shade of green. It does work. Like, I mean, that shade could work with the comforter. I just don't. I think it's a little much, and it's not quite the right tone. Not quite the right turn. And I also think, oh no, it did. It's it does that from time to time. What if we did... I know we've used this in a lot of places, but what if we did the wood paneling as the accent? And then what if I got like a kind of faint green color for the rest of the room? Like just a plain... What am I doing? Oh yeah. The multitasking has not been happening tonight. Like, what if I did something like this? Okay. Just gotta like find it. I don't know if I want a really light green like that. That's pretty though. It's very similar to what I had. The other one I had is just a little bit darker. But everything is like so, like not bright, but just lighter shades. I feel like I need a little bit darker. I think that's why I like the dark green rug too. Like, where's the Love Struck green? Where are you? You're in here somewhere. You should be, unless you're just not coded correctly, which is very likely. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. Oh, it's not considered a paint. What is this marked as? Oh, wallpaper. Okay. You got me. If the baseboard on that was not white, I actually like that. Because it brings out this color on the bed. This darker green color. It's like pretty perfect. But alas, it has the white baseboard and I am not a fan of that. Could bring this energy in. I found our accent wall, y'all. I'm just kidding. I don't think I actually like that. Actually, I do like the idea of it being a dark color though, now that I've seen that. Not that. But like a dark green. I'm gonna leave it as is right now. I think once we get bedside tables, it'll cover up, because I'm not liking the way it looks right now. But I think the bedside tables will cover that up. And I think also we get this kind of dark green color in high school years, I think it is, with the bedside table. The big ones. These. Yep. That's pretty cool. I do like that, the idea of that. I don't like the top is black, though. That's a bit unfortunate. It goes with the rug here. There's a dog barking very loudly outside. Sorry if y'all can hear that. Yeah, I like this, but now I'm not liking the wall color as much. I feel like I want the shade to be a little bit different. Not that dark. Like, what if we went more... It's like it's a darker shade. It's almost like taking the same tone. Wait. Oh, that's what I had there. Oh! That's what I had originally. I forgot when I was testing it on this wall. When I was changing them, I was only putting it on this wall. So the color I didn't like was... That's so funny. Okay, so I'm going back to my original choice that I had. That's pretty funny. Because I think it matches this color pretty well. At least on this monitor, it looks like it does. It kind of looks like it does on that one too. But yeah, I think that's gonna be a fun vibe. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping up though. I'm gonna save. I think we were still pretty productive despite the start of the stream, you know, being very indecisive. But I think it's coming together. It's got like a fun vibe to it. And I like the warmth. Like, I like all the wood and the wood tones and things like that we have going on. And so, yeah, thank you. Thanks, Mel. I'm going to start wrapping up. I want to announce that we do have a shell challenge going on right now. It is called the Tetris Shell Challenge. You can find it on the gallery if you search Tetris Shell. But also you can just look in my catalog if you find my username, Dr. Sims, and you can find it here, Tetris Shell Challenge. We're doing tours this Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. So we'd love to have y'all join in. And even if you can't complete the shell in time, if y'all want to just hang out and see what everyone did with theirs, just make sure when you upload it to the gallery that you use hashtag Dr. Sims Tetris Shell. That way I can find it on the gallery more easily. And we do have some bingo cards happening. So Mel got a bingo card put up earlier today. And I think you were working on a second one. And I think, was it Leah? Did you say you were gonna make one too? I can't remember. But we have bingo. We're gonna be doing some bingo. Oh, you posted yours too? Okay, great. I hadn't seen it yet. So we have bingo cards. The idea, if you go to the Discord, you can join the Discord. I have a link to it in the description on YouTube. And then you can find it also in the Twitch chat if you use the Discord command. I just put it in there. Love to have you join in. And you can find the bingo cards there. But I think there was one more thing I wanted just to announce. But like, for instance, I did an innovation hub. So like a research center. I have a YouTube video on that as well. If y'all want to check it out, you go to my channel and you can find it. It's one of my recent uploads, so it shouldn't take too hard to find it, but this is what I did with it. And I have like a more in-depth tour of it, and you can hear the storyline that I created with it. In case you're new to YouTube, I have a lot of different series, but I do like to tour my builds. So I have a lot of videos where I'm just touring my builds. And the reason why I do that is because sometimes it takes me very long to do my builds, so I don't have a ton of speed builds. I'm trying to do more of those. But I also understand that since I use a lot of packs in my builds, that they're not as accessible to people to download and use as much if you want it to be the exact build. And so I like to do tour videos so y'all can actually see inside and see what it looks like with the completed build with all of the packs. But I do try to, like, primarily, even when I use tons of packs like this, focus on a handful of packs for most of the build. So like for this shell, I primarily used eco lifestyle. I used a little bit of Journey to Batu, but not like a ton. But primarily eco lifestyle for this one. And then Get to Work. Those were like the big two. Eco lifestyle and Get to Work. Let's see here. I think that's it with with some announcements to wrap up the stream. But I had a lot of fun tonight, despite the weirdness with YouTube and then TikTok not working. So I think that made me a little flustered at the beginning, which was also not helping with the whole like rug situation in here and everything else. But I'm liking how this build's shaping up. So I think the goal for next week when we work on this build is to wrap up the kind of base of this house. So we don't have too much left. I mean, I'm kind of getting through the bedroom. We'll do the library. We'll do this bathroom space and the landing. And then upstairs is relatively small, and I already know this is going to be a greenhouse space. That won't take long to like get some of the basics put down. And then it's just going to be August's bedroom. I'm actually also thinking that I'm not even going to close it off. I might just leave it open. So August's room is here, and then maybe close off the greenhouse. So you just go up the stairs and then you're in his bedroom right here. I think that would be kind of a cool vibe for him. And then we might be able, I don't know, it'd be a stretch, but we might be able to start the tattoo parlor home. Oh wait, no, sorry, I lied. We still have to do this, so no, we're probably not going to get to the tattoo build until the stream after. But we're getting there. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. They give you a lot of ideas when I go through the tours. Yeah, I like to discuss my thought process with like why I did things the way I did. So I'm glad that you enjoy that. It's good feedback. Especially when it comes to like colors. Y'all know how I am. And y'all gave me a fun idea for like little office hours to just kind of like explore the game, not necessarily build and put rooms together, but just like look at swatches and things. And I think it'd be fun to find things we really like. And like I think I have an inspo, right? I have an inspo channel on the Discord. It'd be fun to like just take screenshots and upload them after each office hour. Just upload a lot of screenshots with the inspiration, and then we can all kind of work off of that and maybe get inspired to build in The Sims some more, you know? So it'd be fun to do something like that. I just don't know how often I do it and what time I would do it. I've been wanting to like come up with a, now I'm starting to yap a lot, but I think it would be fun to come up with a time where I stream more in the morning, like a little bit earlier. I'd like to like get out of this 6 to 9:30-ish kind of time frame so other people can join in at some point too, where it's not as easy for them to get in on the streams. But yeah, let me know your thoughts and ideas. I'd love to maybe do that, and we can just kind of explore some things and figure out some fun combos. Just finished playtesting and uploading your shell. Awesome. Y'all want to tell me a final count? Or no, it's not final, but a count as of today. I'd love to know. So let's see how many we have going here. Okay. Ready and go. It's 12. Okay, you already knew. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Oh, that's funny. I forgot I switched it to just me. I'm just over here like covering my eyes. Oh. I need to eat dinner. 13 with CC. Okay. Yeah, we had Brooke, right? Brooke was the one who had the photos in their build, so. Then you'll have yours done tomorrow, so 14. Okay. Honestly, I'm pretty happy about that because it is a big shell. Like, it's not at all the same size as the shell that we had on the last one. And Mel, you're uploading yours on Saturday, so it'll be 15. Okay. That's generally how it goes. The last couple of days, we get like a handful of uploads at least, so we're getting there. But 15, that's awesome. I don't remember how many we had on the last one, but I'm kind of shocked that we have that many with how big the shell is. I'm really happy with that. So thank y'all for doing it if you did it. And don't feel bad if you didn't, but would love to still have you here Sunday night to check them out. And you can see all the talent that we have in our community in doing these. I love seeing what y'all do with it. It's so fun. So fun. Y'all have any questions? I'm kind of enjoying just chatting a little bit. I've thought about doing like a just chat with me kind of morning stream here and there on just Twitch. Maybe TikTok if it wants to work, but talent would be a stretch for mine. Oh, come on, Mel. Yours looked great on the last one. You did it twice, right? Wasn't someone also doing 2 for this one? I'm just like, you did 2 with how big the shell is. Like, there's no way I would have had time to do it twice. And do like all my other stuff. No way. Yeah, you did 2, so you don't get to say that. You don't get to say that about yourself. Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna go eat. I still gotta take Mia out for her nighttime walk. Thought about doing a second one for the Tetris, yeah. It would have been cool to stack them. You'd have like a really, well, you technically couldn't because that would be 6 floors. But it would have been a cool idea to be able to stack it. Yeah, already still working on the one, yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that we, had a little over a month to do that one. So I definitely think with how big it was the right call to give extra time. But thank y'all for hanging out tonight. It's been a lot of fun. I hope y'all have a good rest of your night or day, depending on where you're tuning in from. And I hope to see you in the next one on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. We're going to work on that treehouse. And it might be the last live stream working on the treehouse. I might finish it off stream at that point. So, would love to have you join in. Until then, take care. I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.